how's my lighting? Is it okay? I'm getting fancy because look, that right there. You'd think I would have learned it sooner, but I learned how to take out the background, and so it's just a logo. So let's run the intro, and then we'll talk about obscure holidays in actually worldwide, some of them, but all 2022 because some of them fall on certain days and it changes, like the second Tuesday or something. So we'll go over that. It's going to be kind of fun tonight. So I'll see you soon. Boom! Let's do this. Hello! I forgot to take you out of the screen. Here's my... Can you hear me when I do that? When it's just on the backdrop? So you might have lost me there for a second, but... fancy pants. It's just different when it's me by myself because it won't let me... Well, when I show a picture, you might see part of it, but you'll see it in the intro. So on YouTube, it keeps the picture. This is the first night I'm going live in LinkedIn. Just thought I'd try it. So for those of you that don't know, I'm a real estate advisor, and I do this Candor with Katie every Tuesday night, and it's just a hodgepodge of things. And I have another channel, Katie Horgan as well, that I'm starting to do real estate stuff, so it's really fun. So I love doing this. It's a blast. Tonight is about obscure holidays around the world, because I was talking with my friend, and I was like, what should I do Candor with Katie about, I like to keep them light and stuff, and she was like, well, let's talk about holidays, like three-day weekend holidays that don't really make any sense. So not Martin Luther King Jr. holiday, but like President's Day. I'm pretty sure two of the presidents I know that we celebrate, but I'm not sure about the other one. And then like Columbus Day, which I think now has been changed to Indigenous Day. So yeah, we should keep celebrating it. But what are some of those holidays that are nice that you don't have to get together for a barbecue for? Well, some of these are going to be that as well. Okay. So, kind of fun. Oh, you know what? I want to make sure I think this this automatically goes live, I think, right? I mean, to public, so that's good. Okay, so we just had Blue Monday. Now, the interesting thing I learned about StreamYard is it only allows me 50 banners, so I have a lot of banners with info to show you, and some of them are notes. So yesterday was Blue Monday. It was also Martin Luther King Jr. Day. So Blue Monday is always the third Monday in the month of January, which I think is strange that they do it in January because it is Martin Luther King, same day. Like, couldn't they have done the second Monday? But it has to do with, after the holidays and the weather, except for in Phoenix, Arizona, because it's like 70 degrees right now. Like your maybe financial woes after the holidays, the short days, things like that. So it is kind of strange. But tonight's information comes from this one website only, the National Today, .com, and it's obscure holidays. So there's a holiday for every day of the year, every day. So I just decided to pick the ones for the rest of the year. So there is one in January that's left. And so like I said, I picked random days, so I wasn't going to spend too much time going through all of them. But I just picked a day, and then, I thought it was interesting because you can kind of scroll through them. So National Bubble Wrap Day. Who doesn't love the bubble wrap, right? I think I might have a picture of that. So my mom, she used to love to, well, this is interesting. I don't think I have my pictures up, so I won't be sharing my pictures tonight. That's fine. Anyway, my mom loves those because she just is like obsessed with it and constantly does them. So what can you do with bubble wrap? It's endless, right? So February 1st, National Dark Chocolate Day. That's interesting. It was originally a fermented beverage. I don't know if a lot of people knew that. I didn't know that. So it was believed by the Aztecs to be a gift from Quetzalcoatl, who was the god of wisdom, and it gave the drinker strength. So Cool. And here's an interesting fact. Americans consume 2.8 billion pounds per year. That's over 11 pounds per person. I'm not included in that. I don't eat a lot of chocolate. If I do, I should eat more dark chocolate, but I don't. So, is that tracker distracting? I don't know. You let me know. How is everybody tonight, by the way? Hi. Okay. February 13th, Galentine's Day. I had a picture of this. Let me see if I can do this really quick and see if that comes up. I'm just, I always have some kind of... Aha! I had it in full screen so it wouldn't come up. So, Galentine's Day was created by Leslie Knope from... Do you recognize her? From Parks and Rec. And so it was for this purpose. So, believe it or not, it was created on the TV sitcom Parks and Rec, and she is the deputy director. And it celebrates the joy of female friendship with close friends and co-workers. And so they celebrate with a bunch of waffles and excessive gift giving. So that's pretty cool. The bubble wrap thing I had, you guys ever wrapped yourselves in bubble wrap? This is kind of funny. I'm sure you've seen this one. It kind of looks like that, that dress that's out there that's like, it's striped and it's like, is it gold and white or is it, what's the other one? Blue and white? Is it gold and white and blue and white? Kind of looks like that to me. Okay, so now we are on already February 15th. This is funny to me. Sad. Single Awareness Day. All right, so then I found this, which is kind of fitting for me, kind of, I guess. Yes, I'm single. Now is your chance. Yes and no, because I'm kind of a hard nut to crack, I always say. That's something I'm working on. So it was created from feelings of isolation. Around 2001, a kid named Dustin Barnes decided to celebrate being single. So instead of feeling sad, that he and his friends got together and stuff and just kind of hung out, and then they also got discounted candy. Bonus. So now people of all ages celebrate, and it's meant to be a positive thing. So that's good. And I was going to say, I can't remember the last time I had a Valentine on Valentine's Day. It's probably been about 10 years. But I'm not sad. I mean, I might go jump off a cliff after the show, but who knows. So March 15th, if you know what other holiday, that's the Ides of March where Julius Caesar was murdered by his friends. It's also National Shoe the World Day. And it's kind of cool because it's about the need for quality footwear for millions of people worldwide who can't afford it or have access to it. I don't think this picture is going to come in very well. So that's kind of a neat thing. So, I think probably the best thing that you could do on this day would be to donate shoes. Because it's not about selling the shoes. Here's an interesting fact. The red ruby shoes from the movie The Wizard of Oz sold for $660,000. What if somebody, instead of owning those shoes, because what are you going to do with them? Who are you going to show them off to? What if somebody donated $660,000 worth of money for people to have shoes? So, and maybe that's another category with Katie we should do. How much money would you spend for something? I'm feeling kind of sad because I'm thinking the interest for the show is not as much tonight. But that's okay. It's Tuesday. March 22nd is National Goof Off Day. Think Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I did have a picture for this one too, but I think it's sort of pixelated. Those of you that don't know it, it's an 80s movie. If you haven't seen it, rent it on Prime or something. It's hysterical. It would be the best day off in high school ever. Okay? April 15th is National Take a Wild Guess Day. It's a day that celebrates all kinds of hunches and guesses. So I forgot to get this out. Like, take a guess on how many tiny marshmallows I could fit in my mouth. What's the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow? If you know the movie that came from, I will do something special for you for next week's show, okay? What's the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow? And I'll say it again later. No cheating. Don't look it up. But first one to put it down there gets something from me. And I don't know what that is yet. Okay, so May 5th is also Cinco de Mayo. It's World Password Day. So here's a term you need to know on World Password Day. Hashtag layer up. Okay. So they say that there's a number of low cost and free password managers that will still leave you plenty of time for that online shopping. So they suggest have a password party. It seems strange. You can figure out password managers and the ins and outs of multi-factor authentication together. So it's definitely worth researching more. I don't think that's like, hey, give your pals your passwords, but it'd be kind of cool to, I don't know, get a leg up on it. I use the same one a lot and then I don't, and they're simple. And so I've heard now that the passwords are supposed to be, it's not as much as how long they are or with ampersands and exclamation points and things, but like it could be 3 separate words like cool, butterfly, mouse, but it's spaced, so that's actually harder for them to determine. So that's something, kind of worthwhile checking into. I picked this day because, well, it's my birthday, June 23rd. And is there anybody in here that has not in here that has not seen a typewriter? I actually used to use one a long time ago. And there's a lot of people that still do today. There's a lot of famous people that use that as, I don't know, they're just like, hey, I want to use a typewriter because I'm cool. I have no idea. On this day, the world's oldest parliament, the Icelandic parliament, is established. Also, I had to throw that in there because I'm also half Icelandic, so those of you that don't know, okay? But believe it or not, the typewriter industry is still a successful niche industry, so that's kind of cool. July 1st, yes please, International Chicken Wings Day. In the 1960s, a bar owner takes some leftover chicken wings, air fries them, tosses them in a secret sauce, and gave birth to the modern buffalo wings, not just chicken wings. Former Mayor Buffalo Stan Mikowski officially declared International Chicken Wing Day back in 1977. I didn't even try chicken wings till college. Isn't that weird? And then Chicago's Patrick Bertoletti, set a record by eating 444 chicken wings in 26 minutes at Wing Bowl. That is insane. All right, this one I picked a whole month because August is Happiness Month. It's awesome. Okay, it tells you, the month reminds us that happiness can be found even in the little things that we might not notice, and that spreading the same joy amongst others can help make the world a better place. Okay, but just remember, different things make different people happy because each person is different owing to diverse life experiences. Okay, so it's not like, hey, let's go do this. This makes me happy. It doesn't necessarily make someone else happy, but find what makes you happy and do that, especially for the entire month. September 11th. Now this is interesting because it normally falls on the second Sunday of the month, but this year it happens to fall on 9/11. So I think it's fitting for feeling good. So Hug Your Hound Day. Okay, it was started by Amy Moore, the dog whisperer of Chicago. She created the day to celebrate the long and lasting bond between a dog and its owner. And she's actually kind of an interesting lady. I might do a Motivational Monday on her. Trained as a Native American medicine woman, she works with the singular purpose of increasing the health and happiness of canines all over the world. And did you know, my friends, that dogs can learn over 1,000 words? 1,000 words. Okay, now some of you are going to love this one. National Grouch Day. It was created to honor the world's favorite Grouch, Oscar from Sesame Street. I think I have a picture of him. So is there anybody out here that has not seen Sesame Street? There he is. I actually think he's kind of a cool looking dude. All right, so during this time, you're supposed to embrace the Grouch that lives in all of us, and that it's good to time spent processing our negative emotions. And that's something that I have trouble with sometimes because I want to push it away. So one of the suggestions was, and if you go to this website that I told you it came from, there's all kinds of stuff on there. On social media, this is a fun day that people could, post jokes, memes, funny photos, stories, that kind of thing. Okay, we're almost done. November 6th is Zero Tasking Day. It's normally the first Sunday of November, so it just happens to fall on the 6th, which is also the day you set back your clocks, which I did not know because we don't do that here in Arizona. So it says, while setting our clocks back to standard time, we are all tempted to get a few tasks in, but instead take the time to relax and bask in the peace and quiet. It's okay to pause and reflect, or pause and appreciate life. Do nothing. Do nothing, okay? And then the last one is December 12th, National Ding-A-Ling Day. This is kind of funny. Touch base, preferably by phone, where the ding-a-ling comes in, with those friends, family that you may have lost touch with over the year. Okay? Sometimes people show a more bizarre side of themselves on National Ding-A-Ling Day. And it's not the same as dingbats, but they might be wearing some kind of weird headgear or walking backward or just doing something weird, which... Well, and the thing is, if you don't know it's National Ding-A-Ling Day or International Ding-A-Ling Day, how are you going to know what this person is doing? So it says, you get the idea, National Ding-A-Ling Day is your time to be special for just one day. And some people say, you could use it for a second Halloween kind of thing. You and your friends can get together and do something totally silly. So it would be kind of fun to do some research and see what you could come up with, and just go from there. So I didn't see any of you here tonight. I didn't get any comments, but hey, I love you, and I will see you next week. The Horgan loves you. Peace and love. And my next 2 videos for real estate will be coming out tomorrow and Friday. So I'll talk to you soon.